what that we love. We want to pray for safety for our drivers, our pit crews, our track workers, and all those involved. And we want to pray for our spectators as well. We want to give thanks to our veterans who have fought and died for this country. And we want to give thanks, and we want to thank all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
And now please remain standing for tonight's national anthem. And race fans, we have finally made it to the season championship here at Sportsdrome Speedway. Getting ready and set to go. Who's ready for some short track racing?
As many classes as they have running them old Fords.
And the first race of the night is going to be contested. It's going to be the Powder Puff Championship race here. When they move on to the track, we'll give you the here momentarily.
My brother, it's 2 for you and 2 for me.
Awesome, baby.
No French fries.
Nah,
Here's your drink. Ketchup and mustard. Let's go racing, baby.
That's right.
They had to pull them out of the freezer and microwave.
Yeah, I'm good.
They're not like the first one.
And the Powder Puff ladies begin to make their way out onto the racing
All
surface.
right,
And let's give you guys an update on the championship point standings. So right now, coming into tonight, the 167 of Miranda Basham right now all out front in that command with 586 points. Second place, you see her right there, the number 30 of Marina Jean with 550 points. 77 of Tiffany Shelton, which is not racing, so the 77 is going to be on the side of the 86S machine. Right now, Tiffany Shelton, 536 third, 64 Ashley Johns, 482, and rounding out your top 5, 228 Kristen Tongue at 462. Now,
baby, don't hit that. It'll be my fault. I'll do it, you know?
So as long as Miranda Basham takes that green flag, anyway, she has clinched the 2021 season championship. 13 cars needed to start this race. She cannot finish worse than 13th to get that championship. Well, only 11 cars scheduled to start this event. So she has pretty much clinched that 2021 championship. Here in the season, when we found out that Miranda Basham was kind of running for that championship, we knew she was going to be a top gun in that division.
Yeah, as you said, it was pretty obvious there with the Joe Bierman owned machine, and she had proved herself last year to be a pretty worthy driver. She quickly acclimated herself to the track, and each week this season she has looked very, very. Chloe, okay. Chloe. Basically finish this race out, and she'll have that championship wrapped up. But they're going to have to do 40 laps here to settle it all out. To get things lined up here for our first event tonight, Wheel Season Championship.
Absolutely, Hawk Harold Adams, and they will line up tonight straight up, and that's how they're going to line up for the point series. The rest of the here on out for the second place in the points right now, the number 30 machine. She'll line up outside row number 1. So schedule start on the boat, obviously, is your points leader, the 167 Miranda Basham with 586 points. Third, you see her right there in the purple car, not usually who's in there with the doctor's orders. Tiffany Shump was not allowed to compete tonight. So that 86S of Katie Shump, good to see her back out there. And that 77, that's going to be her transponder, which the points will go to that car, the number 77 machine. Starting scheduled to start 4th right now. And you see the points leader there, the 167, making her way up to the front row inside. Looking on now, back to 64. Good run for the rookie there, Ashley Johns with number 64. That's 482 points. And you see the yellow, teal, blue, red, and kind of goldish color, number 228 machine there. That is Krista Tungett. And that is 462 points. So that's your top 5 in the powder puff points. Looking on back, 464, Kaylee Smith. Amanda Ellie Molly Horn, the 111. Callie Whitson, I believe, back there in the yellow and red number 44 machine. Of course, Callie Whitson's veteran front-wheel drive division compete here at Sportsdrome Speedway, getting back in the board here tonight. Of course, on the oval in the guys race, that will be Peyton Whitson, her brother, piloting the number 44. So right now, doing a transponder check across the line to make sure everyone is active before we set them green flag here tonight for the 75th Annual Season Championship, sponsored by Clark Nichols Excavating.
Oh, you're fine. Go ahead, dude. Try to get it focused.
And you see Daniel Duran there. He is not a powder puff, I assure you. Daniel Duran's going to be competing in tonight's big championship night for the Affordable Ford Oval. He comes in tonight tied with 3rd. So a couple adjustments on the 05. He will be changing out some stuff, so he's just going to ride the back a little bit. Tonight's feature race event, 40 laps, coming from the powder puff division.
Sometime tonight, I got to get down to the souvenir store. I got Bobby a t-shirt.
And now I get to welcome in, of course, my colleague of the powder puff season, the driver of the number 67, tied first in points for the Ford Oval Division. This is Jamie Bierman Harbin. Jamie, thank you so much. One last time this year, man. It's been a great season, and these ladies are going to go out with a bang here.
Yeah, well, for sure. They put on a good show for you guys all season, and I would assure you that this night, tonight's not going to be any different at all. So we got several cars, a lot of cars, good car count for really all the classes tonight. So hopefully some good, clean racing for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. And, talking about this year's season, you see those top 5 drivers, they've all been competing neck and neck all season long, but the 167 definitely checked out on them. So, but this one's going to be 40 laps. Every division tonight will be racing 40 laps around the quarter mile here at Sportsdrome Speedway. Race fans, don't forget, let's not shy away from tonight. But 1 week from tonight, undoubtedly the biggest night, one of the biggest nights, the 2nd annual Ford 1-hour Enduro. And then, Jamie, it's going to equal out to $1,000 to win for that main event for the Ford next week. Last year, we saw 53 Fords start at one time. And also the school buses, trailer race, and the Young Guns are here 1 week from tonight. And looking at the weather, it's going to be 75 and sunny, I think 60-something for the high on Thursday. So it's going to be definitely turning fall here before long.
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, if you haven't been to the sportsdrome all season, or if this is your first time, you need to make it back for next weekend too. Because I mean, what a great race and what a great event it's going to be. Like Will said, we started 53 cars. I believe it was 3 wide too. So I mean, it was just to see. And of course, the buses they bring out a lot of people too. They put on a great show as well.
And then we look 1 week after that. That is the Midwestern. And I can tell you what, Jamie, I've talked to a lot of outlaw drivers, and we could see nearly 20 or 25 outlaws. We got Jeffrey Shackelford coming back to Sportsdrome Speedway. Tim Lowe. You have Troy Hughes. You have a lot of drivers coming back out next week, or a couple of weeks, I should say. You have all the Tunnies coming. You got Mark, Ben, Jesse, Austin here as well. Buddy Bertries, can he go 3 for 3, man? The last 2 races, Buddy Bertries has parked that 41 in victory lane.
Yeah, he's been on a roll here lately, and I mean, I definitely would not count him out tonight, Will. But just a great event. The Outlaw guys are not down here very much at all. So what a great opportunity to see them race. I mean, their cars are so fast and loud, and they're unlike anything else you guys have ever seen.
Yeah, and Darren Greenwell actually has his number 40 here tonight. Going to be doing a couple hot laps. He will be here as well in the next couple weeks. But the word is we're going to roll them off here right now. Here we go, Jamie. Last race for points of the 2021 season. Miranda Basham, Miranda James front row. Second row going to be Katie Shump running for Tiffany Shump. Outside that, going to be Ashley Johns, Krista Tuggett, Caitlin Smith, Amanda Collins, Hallie Molly Horde, Kelly Whitson, and the 86 switches ran as the 86S's number, and that's Kyla Hall in that ride. We're getting ready to go green here, 2 by 2 down the back straightaway. Jamie, bring us to green.
Miranda's going to bring us to green. Miranda back with a good start. We pick up the green flag.
Going to call that one back here, Jamie, as they just said that on the race control. So not going to be a good start there for those cars. So they'll be kind of restocking and re-going, as you can say.
We'll try this again as Miranda Basham and Miranda James bring him to green.
Already, like you said, Miranda Basham out with the lead. Now the battle is for the number 2 spot. And Katie Schump's going to get around into the number 30 in that 77 car with the 86S. Ashley Johns trying to follow.
Yeah, Katie's been out here for look for her to have a really strong run tonight, Will.
Absolutely. Watch out, Miranda Jane and Ashley Johns bumping side-by-side panels there. And that is a race for the first spot. So it's not going to be Ashley Johns and the MVP car. Now Miranda Basham and the 77. She's going to run the pack right now. And keep an eye on that as the battle is for the number 3 spot. 30 of Miranda James takes the problem right now. Ashley Johns for that 3rd spot.
Her car's working very well on the outside on the stars, but she's never isn't giving up on this one, and might actually complete pass on the backstretch.
Indeed, as you see, it looks like the 64 may have a problem as she's slowing down, going down the front. She's staying on the number 64. She's slowed down a lot in turn number 2. But now you see Miranda Jane now all fight herself, clean air. She's going to pull away from that 64. Separating space, only 5 laps complete of the 40 schedule. 35 laps to go for this one. And right now, Miranda James over Katie Shump in the 1.3 second advantage.
Pulled away along the James pulled away from Ashley Johnson. But Will, I mean, I'm
along with the powder puff division, plays a big role in the outcome of these races, especially 40 laps, not only 25 or 20 laps. This is a 40-lap haul. And right now, Miranda Basham has her sights set on the back of the field, and that is Kyla Hall, Collins, and Allie Mollyhorn. Watch out, and there she goes, Kyla Hall, almost right in front of your leader. Finally gathers it back up. You can face the outside retaining wall, she'll gather it back up. And that was the most we talked about with your leader.
Yeah, well, nice day with her, just kind of turning down to the infield. No damage to the car at all, but glad to see her with no damage at all and back up and running.
Now you see Miranda Basham trying to navigate through lap traffic, but you see Katie Shelton and the number 77 locked out. And number 67, I mean, honestly, she slowed down a ton there. And look how close now, a battle for the lead. Here comes Katie Shelton on the inside of Miranda Basham for the number 1 spot. There you go, and they say the leader, and that is the 77, Katie Shelton. Watch out now, Katie Shelton's loose. Going to open up the door once again for Miranda Basham.
It's a race, baby.
Watch out, Kylie Lipstick gets into the back bumper of Krista Tungett over exiting turn number 4. She'll get her back up, but you know, while these two are battling up hard, don't count out the majority of Miranda James yet. Miranda James has her set on those two cars, and already 15 laps complete off the 40 schedule. Miranda, Amanda is a little bit loose going into turn number 1, gathers it back up. But as you see, here comes another pit. Katie Shelton for her race.
Yeah, well, first round of 14B of Amanda Collins, just what the leader did, so that gave her just some advantage, and we see the one of Alonso loose on the backstretch, and really being a pick for those leaders.
Miranda Basham now with 4 cars she has to navigate through with Katie Shelton on her tail. But now it looks like the number 30, Miranda James, has almost caught the second place car of Katie Shelton.
Yeah, she's on her toes, Will. I mean, working the strategy, being on her toes and taking the opportunities away from these races that'll just get her another points than the leaders will.
Has to be trying to go between Allie Mollyhorn jumps up the track a little bit on this majority of Miranda. But now you see Miranda Basham has 2 cars she has to get through, forcing her to the outside. And now 3 wide over in turns 1 and 2. That was a close call, almost pinned up the 86 of Kyla Hall side retaining wall. So there you go, Miranda Basham there, Jamie. Traffic. This is exactly what Katie Shelton wants to see.
Yeah, decisions, Will. I mean, I don't know, it's tough being boxed in like that. But on the other hand, you know, it's hard to go 3 wide. So anxious to see what she does and what she goes on.
Absolutely, over halfway now. As the first 20 laps of this race belong to that 167 of Miranda Basham. We'll see how the second half of the race goes right now. Katie Shelton, Miranda James, Ashley Dawn, and Krista Tungett. Watch out, Miranda James has caught the back bumper of your second place car. She's out front now. She's clear traffic. The battle right now for the number 2 spot. Here comes Miranda Basham. Don't count off that 30.
Still looking for a win. Has had a pretty strong season here. Just came up with here. Seems like definitely been strong. Definitely count her out. The outside 77 of Katie Shelton.
Oh, here we go.
There you go. Watch out. The number 30 of Miranda James turn 4 for Caitlin Smith, the 464 machine. So here you go again, 2 lap cars in front of your second and third place car. So is there any way that Miranda Jane can find a way around the number 77 of Katie Shelton? Katie Shelton looks to lead back before Callie Winston. Now Miranda Jane going to try to follow right behind.
Contact with the outside wall. Shelton, the 77, and trying to make it through the flat track here.
Yeah, you heard that. The right rear quarter panel side hit the inside retaining wall. So that's hurting her a little bit. She gets a little bit loose now. Miranda Jane sees a peak. And she will take her. So Miranda Jane on top. Watch out! Oh no! Katie slips the number 30 machine. And Katie Shelton getting into the number 30 of Miranda Jane.
That was his hard racing right there.
Unfortunate break there, and man, that was a tough one there, Jamie.
Yeah. Hopefully there's no damage. I don't think she hit just terribly hard, Will, but it's hard to tell. Hopefully she can get that machine back and running.
We'll let the officials sort this one out. So just 11 laps left on the chart. And you see the damage on the front end of Miranda Jane, and that young lady is not happy.
Yeah, Will. She was working traffic so well, getting around Katie and the other girls. So hate to see that for her. Hopefully she can come back and rebound from that.
Where we drove. That's cool. I don't know who they are. I've never seen them.
So the word is, I believe, make sure everything's correct. The word is Katie Shelton will be sent to the tail for that incident. So she will go to the back of the tail there, Jamie. The officials made the call. And sometimes it's a tough call, but in that situation, that is the call right now. We heard from the receiver, so she will be sent to the tail. See how it all shapes up. 11 laps left. This is going to be one of the ages here. But now it kind of resets a little bit. Like we said, Miranda Basham has already clinched the 2021 championship. So we'll have to see how this one sends out. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, Will, still a lot of racing left to go. And Katie Shelton's been fast tonight. So, I definitely strong top 5 finish here.
So just as we have a minute next week, we always talk about this event. It's going to be the second annual 1-hour Ford Enduro for the affordable Fords. Last year we saw 53 cars start. Payout's excellent this year. Of course, it equals out to $1,000 to win, just like it was last year. You know, everybody was kind of skeptical about this event last year. We all were. We didn't know what it was going to be. But, man, that was one incredible race, and I'm sure everyone will know if they were here last year. Man, I'm telling you what, Daniel Durrett wrapped up that win last year, winning the inaugural one. He's going to be an entrant next week. We have a lot of Fords coming from other tracks that will be here as well. So they do call this place the capital of the Fords. The affordable Fords did start here at Sportsdrome Speedway, and that is such an iconic event to be a part of.
Yeah, well, definitely just a great race to be a part of. Great race to watch. I mean, there's so many strong competitors in this race, and I mean, an hour is it's so much time for so many things to happen. So really, I wouldn't count anybody out. Anybody out next weekend is definitely going to be one you won't want to miss.
Yeah, I think it equaled out to about over 200 laps, and it was action from start to finish. I'll never forget Austin Williams coming off turn 4 like a fireball. I mean, his car lit up, went right around the straight finish line. I mean, there's so many action. I never thought I'd say watch out a lot because that's one thing every announcer has your glitch, I guess you could say. But I've never said watch out as many times as I did in that race. I had wrecked one time in all 4 corners and I couldn't keep up. So It's always fun. For announcers, pretty tough, but it's fun to be a part of, and it's fun to be here. Talk about school buses. They're going to be here as well. Mike Gibson from Motor said that's not enough. Let's add trailer racing back here. So we're having the trailer race back. Then also you have Young Guns. So that is one event to be part of next week in the Midwestern, the grand finale. Closes out of 2021 season, and we look forward to the 76th season. Hard to believe 75, wrap it up, we go to 76.
I know, it's just, I was telling Dad here just earlier today, it seems like we were just going out of the driveway for opening night here. It just seems like it just flies by, and just a few more races to go here. So if you guys haven't made it out enough this year, definitely catch these last two ones. They're ones that are going to be pretty exciting.
Coming to green next time by. 8 cars remain, only 11 laps to go. 167, Miranda Basham outside Callie Whitsitt. That is your lap car. And then looking on back, I guess the next place will be the 64. You see her right there. Tough break for her. She is second right now, but she's far back. And we go green flag race.
Over the last part of Callie Wicked in 44.
Yeah, so leading all in 167. Complete right now. Like we talked about, Miranda Basham has already lost the 2021 championship. But watch out, Caitlin Smith. Oh, outside turn number 2, and watch out. Katie Shelton gets a little bit loose herself. That's going to bring Shelton back as well. She had that third spot. As number 30 goes back to that spot in second.
Yeah, Marina Jane working her way up this track tonight, so she's probably going to run out of time. She's definitely been fast. It's going for her.
So 33 laps complete, 7 laps remain for the 167. Miranda Basham, followed by Miranda Jane, Ashley John, Katie Shelton, and the 44. Now Callie with fifth spot. For the 167 of Miranda Basham, followed by Miranda James. Seen this a lot this year. 1, 2, 3. Third place for Ashley Scott. Of course, Katie Shelton running for Tiffany Shelton tonight in the 77.